So I'm here with Serabi. The video I did last time about noodles, I got a request to do the same with Serabi. So yeah, I haven't really shown Serabi a lot anyway. So here he is. I'm about to feed him. I'm just gonna give you kind of a little overview of him and how he's doing. So yeah. So here's his cage, just normal. He knows that it's feeding time. Serabi, say, I smell meese. Yes, they told meeses. Yeah, so, this is his cage. Here's a really great tip, you guys. I just have to say. Instead of getting expensive hides, just use tissue boxes. So what I do with the tissue box, here, I will show you. Serabi, you best move, okay? So, here's the tissue box. All you do is you just cut out the bottom, or the top of it where you get the tissues out of. So you just cut that out, and then just cut a little thing to where your snake can go in. I buy great value tissues. And then just set it in there, and they can go in there, and it's just as good as a regular hide, but it is recycling, and it's not expensive. So here, I'm going to try to do this carefully, because you can see before, he didn't have this much of a feeding mode, but look at him now. Like, he's already all scrunched up and everything. So he is big. He's a big boy. He's very nice still. His cage is the same, everything. I just have the heat pad on the bottom, aspen bedding, a big water bowl, and a hide on the cool and the warm end. And that is it. So here he is. And he's 4 years old, by the way. Yeah. Are you 4 years old? He's like, let me down and let me eat. Okay. I usually don't, like, handle him like that, usually, because when I want him to eat, I just kind of put him in there and let him eat. But for you guys, I just wanted to show him off a little bit. So I have 3 mice I'm going to feed him because he hasn't eaten in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I feel like he's kind of hungry, so I'm just feeding him 3 mice. And I usually do 2 a week for him. And the noodles, I do 3 fuzzies. So I'm going to go ahead and feed him. I will not be showing him killing the mice because it is a live feeding, and I've already done a video of that, and I don't want to keep putting more videos out of that because I know it can be disturbing to some people. If you want to see what it looks like for a snake to kill a mouse, then go watch my other video. It's not that interesting. Okay, so I will be back. I totally cannot recall what I said when I was talking about noodles. I don't know if I accidentally said I feed her 3 fuzzies a week. I mean I feed her a fuzzy every 3 days. Just a little correction. Alright, so he is eating. He is... trying to zoom in on this. Okay, there we go. I'm a little derpy sometimes. Excusez-moi. So it takes him about 5 minutes to eat a mouse. He likes to do this thing from time to time where he lets go of his food after he's killed it, and he doesn't just go straight up and swallow it. He actually lets go of it and just kind of looks at it and tries to figure out what to do with it. And right now he's doing that. And I'm not going to get close because this is... right now he's in feeding mode. What that means is he is... right now, he's got a mouse right there. He smells it. He sees it. That's what he knows. He knows that it's feeding time. And since they don't see real well, they have their heat pits on the side of their mouth, and they don't see details real well. They just see like a kind of like a heat map. So if I put my finger, see how I just did that? That was because I put my hand right there, and then he saw it. So when he sees something moving, all he knows is, oh, it must be a mouse. Let me eat it. So if I were to put my hand in there right now, he would for sure bite me. But I think he's kind of actually tangled up in himself right now, and he can't quite figure out what to do. So he's got to figure out how to finish eating the mouse. Here he goes. I think he's getting somewhere with it. Because once he gets, he won't let it go out of his coil. Because it's his. That's his mouse. He's not going to let it go. But right now he has taken a hold of it again. He's being very derpy right now. Serabi, what are you even doing? Did you forget how to eat? Say it hasn't been that long since I fed you. 2 weeks max. Let's see, what's he doing here? What you doing, Serabi? Okay, I think he's got it now. Alrighty, you got it. Oh, we're all zoomed in. Okay, anyways, that's pretty much it. He's gonna finish eating and then I'm gonna put him back in his cage. So I'll show me putting him back in the cage, but that is pretty much it. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for him to finish eating, and then I'll show you how I put him in his cage. And I got this really cool little thing right here, and it's a candle, but it's flameless, and all you have to do is just go boop and turn it on, and it turns on, and I really like that. I'm just blabbering now, so I'll just go. I will be right. Still working on it. Serabi, you're a big boy. So he's 4 years old, he's over 4 feet, and I do not know how much he weighs. I'll have to weigh him and get back to you on that. Here he goes. Okay, sorry about that little giggle there. Maybe not sorry, maybe it brightened your day a bit. Here he goes. He's swallowing too. Look how much he's stretched out. Isn't that crazy? He's looking at me like, why are you all up in my space? I'm getting out, don't worry. Yeah, get it all? Look at him. Serabi, you crazy. There he goes. Now he's gonna wiggle, wiggle, wiggle it on down. Serabi, all I'm gonna do is just put the top of this in there and block his head and pick him up and then put him in his cage. So that is that. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Let me know if there's... I'm so clumsy. Let me know if there's anything else that I can do as far as videos and stuff like that. So you have a great day. I love you. Jesus loves you. And snakes are awesome. Bye!